Hi there, I'm Abhishek Namdar from Keyframes Animation. Today I'm going to show you how to use Unwrap modifier in 3D Max. Generally, Unwrap modifier is not a subject when we use texturing, but many students are asking me what is a Unwrap modifier. So people are just avoiding this modifiers because of it have lot of options and confusing options. So as per my view, it's not so confusing. So let's get started with this lesson. I'll show you one by one. For example, I'll take a box and drag a cube, and simply I'll go to modify, and in modifier list, if you press U, there is a first U we will press is always on Unwrap UVW, and we always use UVW map. So if you see, there is a one more option called UV map clear. That means if anybody has mismatched UVW mapping, we can clear it off. So I generally first always use this, and then again convert it to editable poly, and then I'll go to again, I'll press U and I'll take Unwrap UVW map, and in this there are three options. One is vertex, second is edges, and polygons. So it's very simple. Press 1, 2, 3 on your keyboard and switches. So to unwrap it, what I'll do is I'll click on edges. Generally, what is mean by unwrapping? We are just unfolding the polygons. That's it. And if you see the box, how will box unfold? Just imagine. And this is way we will do all those things. So this is the basic funda of this. What I'll do is I'll click on edges and select one edge, second edge. I'll press Ctrl on my keyboard to get multiple edges, and third edge. In this way, the box will open right hand side. We are tearing off this edges. So what we'll do is I'll click on convert edge selection to seam. I'll just click, it will turn blue, and select one more edge because it's already been teared off. Another edge is here. This box will fold like this on left hand side, right hand side, and again this left hand side. So again same thing. If you see here, and I'll press again same thing, edge, press Ctrl and selection to seam. So now this part, how we'll do this, it's very simple. If you see this, this will open upwards and downwards. So if you see, we have already been teared it off, and there is no way to tear it off again. So the thing is, now what we'll do is I'll go to polygon, select any one of the polygon. If you see, there is a map yellow, and I'll change it to face selection to seams, selecting everything in the object. And now the main object will come in the picture, that is open UVW editor. I'll click on this. So after opening this, many people start complaining how to tackle with so many options to only to do the textures. But frankly speaking, this is very easy thing. Just keep in mind, we are just unfolding the polygons, that's it. So the first thing is move, rotate, scale. This is what we have in this menu bar, and I don't want to see this checker texture. I'll just click it off, and I'll go to mapping, and these options are will make our life very simpler. I'll go to unfold map, The first option is called walk to close it face. I'll say OK. Now this is done. So this is what basically is unfolding is. We have unfolded the box for the texturing, that's it. But we have not the tiered of the polygons. So I'll just click on outside. Yeah, we came outside. There is no dialog box. The only thing we have to go to modify and open UVW Editor. This is what the scene is. So the thing is, what's the main benefit of it? First of all, I'll show you the basic things of it. This is the square. In this square, we have to make a texture. For this, I'll just select any of the edges like this. I can move it in this form. From move, I can rotate it, selecting, and I can rotate anyhow we rotate the object same like that. Third is scaling. If I select all vertices and scale it, go to vertex and then don't go to middle one, go to vertex and scale it. If you see, there is a ununiformity in this in scaling. So for this, to avoid this, I'll just press Ctrl Z. First press only one click and press Ctrl. See, this is the uniform scale. This is the uniform scale. So this is how we do it, the scaling part. The texture will fit inside it. I'll just make scaling like this much, and I want some custom textures to show you what the use of basically this UV editor. I'll go to tools, and there's an option called render UVW template. Basically what we are doing, we are just taking this box with this unfolded polygons to the Photoshop. Go to tools and render UVW map, sorry, UVW template, and always I'll keep 1024 very big canvas, and I'll say render UV template. So this is the box, what I'm speaking about, this box, and this is the unfolded polygons. So now I'll just save this to my disk. I'll just pause my video, just save this. I'll say UV render. I'll save it as a TGA file. I'll save this, say OK. So now I'll just go in Photoshop and I'll make a texture on it. So we'll see how we'll do that. This is what we got in Photoshop. I'll press Ctrl+ for zoom, and generally this is how we do the texturing of anything which is we want a custom textures to be there. So what I'll do is I'll just unlock this thing by double clicking. I'll make layer, and I want to be a gray background. So I'll just fill this with gray. If you fill this with gray, you will hide everything. The recommendation is you just go take this layer upward and come down with the opacity, so you can able to see the thing. So I just want gray, and in that I want black dots. Take one more layer. Just one circle, one. Just fill with this black. Now I'm really not telling how I'm filling with this textures, because it's not a Photoshop tutorial. If you want to see the Photoshop tutorial, do see my Photoshop tutorial for it. So I'll go to this dot and I'll say uncheck this, make this 2. Again I'll make this 2, 3. If you see distance is not proper, I'll go auto select 1, 2, 2, click lock, 2, 3. Say distance is perfect. Now selecting this one again off, making a copy of it, 1, 2, 3. So now I'll just pause my tutorial, because only to make a duplicate you will waste your time. So I'll just pause my tutorial and I'll show you end of this Photoshop. So now I've completed with this Photoshop, and I'll just make the way out from the Photoshop. So now I don't want this layer to be saved, because when I will save this layer, the texture will have these green lines, and we don't want that. So I'll just off this. Now I'll just save this file. You can save PSD because it works, and right now I'll save as JPEG. Fine, I'll go to max. Now here, if you select this box, say pick texture, go to bitmap, so now to see here, I'll just click show texture, and this is what is there. The main part is this. If you want to change the texture, just go in Photoshop, you can change the texture. So now what I'll do is I'll just assign this texture to our object. I'll just go to materials. I'm taking a simple material right now. Okay, bitmap, show. So this is what the perfectly happens when we add this unwrap modifier. Let's see what will happen when we not apply the unwrap modifier. I'll just say cut. So this is what the thing is, and if you apply UVW map, this is what the result will be. So I'll just say paste. So this is what we can get the textures where we want very easily, and I'll show it again. And if you want some changes in textures, how fast we can do, I'll just go in Photoshop, and if you want two dots to be very different color, select this. I'll say to select here and here. This I'll just fill with maybe light green. Here. save it, update this file. To max, the changes has been done. So this is what the tutorial was. So if you enjoyed my tutorial, do let me know, and of course do subscribe my channel, that is Keyframes Online. And if you have any doubts, do let me know. And if you want some kind of tutorials related to 3D Max and Photoshop, do let me know, so I'll make for you. Thanks for watching my tutorial, and always enjoy learning.